Yeah, baby, yeah. Welcome to Very Real Tournament, everybody. A comedy battlecast that pits two very real opponents against each other in a very real fight. That was what, guys? Our 8th try to do that?
At least.
And that was the best yeah, baby, yeah.
Totally worth
I could muster. I'm sure I'll try it some more later in this episode. But let's get right into it. I'm Nick Potter.
Sarcastically, I'm in charge.
Zach Kerr.
Butler Carter.
And it's about to get very real. So, guys, let's just get this off our chest at the very top. We, here at Very Real Tournament, are not perfect.
No.
Not in the slightest.
Yeah, especially Zach. He's maybe the most imperfect
Definitely.
out of all of us.
I even have scoliosis.
Damn.
I actually have fucking
Joey
scoliosis.
actually has scoliosis.
I do too.
I had back surgery.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have that.
Get the fuck out of here.
Just fucking sit up straight, Zach. You're fine. But yeah, we're not perfect, guys. Sometimes we do some goof 'em ups.
We do some not good turnies.
Yeah, so what went down last week was that we were going to do... our fight this week is between Black Dynamite and Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. But originally it was going to be between Black Dynamite and the Hebrew Hammer, if anyone remembers that fucking movie.
An obscure, 2002 Comedy Central original movie.
Yeah.
that aired
Gotta be honest,
on
I
TV.
didn't really know of that movie at all.
I remember seeing it, but
Where did we get that idea?
Vaguely.
we got that idea because I put my feelers out there in the internet and asked for some suggestions because we're all really big fans of Black Dynamite and we wanted to find the perfect opponent. So we were like, wow, the Hebrew Hammer sounds great. Let's try that.
Yeah, we watched the trailer. I was like, this is what we need. This is it.
Right.
Seemed right up our alley.
Right. He was like a Jewish Shaft.
Couldn't possibly be more wrong.
Right.
Not even in the slightest.
It was not an entertaining movie. Yeah.
No, I mean, besides just not being good, it was... His powers were racist at best.
Right.
I mean, there was one scene where it was just like, oh, he's got guns.
Right.
Right. He's gonna do some shit.
Something most people can have.
I spent the whole movie just waiting for the part where he fights someone. And the closest we ever really got was he walks into a bar and
Bunch of Nazis.
The only act of aggression you see is he hits the bartender over the head with a bottle and it shatters.
Whoa.
Which he could have very well done to
What
Black Dynamite.
What a superhero.
Right. And then all the Nazis get upset and he pulls out 2 shotguns out of his jacket and then cut scene go to him walking out of the bar.
Well, there was 2 Nazis walked out of the bar and it's like, oh, we got
They're,
shot.
bleeding.
And then they
Yeah.
fell. And then he walks out and burns a Star of David into
Right.
the carpet.
It sounds like they had a huge budget on
Right.
this movie.
Right.
Comedy
afford the
Central
action
original
scene.
movie.
Right.
Yeah, we did make Zach and Butler watch that movie. Me and Joey just got to watch Black
Not-
Dynamite twice, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Not
Right.
only did I have to watch that movie, my girlfriend who came in from out of town to spend time with me
Oh no.
also had to sit down and watch that movie with me.
Rough.
About 20 minutes in, she was like, do we have to do this?
Right. See, I didn't make an
Sadly.
event of it. I watched it quickly
Sadly.
before my wife woke up right after work. So
Yeah.
at least I didn't waste too
You
much
guys,
of my
you
day.
guys didn't have to pay for it though, did you? No one paid to watch this
No.
movie. Okay.
Oh,
no.
Good.
I think actually Amazon might have paid me.
Right.
So, it didn't work out so well this time. We're saving it though, but I want to take a quick second before we get into this. Thank the people that helped us with that poll. Mike Austin, Austin Yates, Dane Soffer, Corey Music, Jesse Bumstead is the culprit. He suggested Hebrew Hammer, which on paper sounds good. And that's why we were cool with it.
You watch the trailer and honestly, I thought back to when I saw the trailers. I was like, oh yeah, it's it's one of the exploitation films,
Right.
Yeah.
And it's a play on it, just like Black Dynamite. This should be perfect.
Yeah,
Right.
but it was like a Terminator Salvation situation where you would rather watch the trailer for an hour and a half than watch the movie.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I would do anything to unwatch that movie, honestly.
And just so everyone knows, me and Zach watched an Andy Dick movie.
Yeah, that should have been the red flag right there. That Andy Dick was the villain.
Right. That was their budget. We should have known.
Although
So-
it did have one of the brothers from the creepy brothers from It's Always Sunny.
Oh, okay. One
One
of
of
the
them was in it.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Not Jimmy
Wow.
Jimmy Simpson, the other one.
Right. Oh, okay.
Oh,
One of the
Jimmy
other
Neutron.
fours. Right.
Yeah, Jimmy Neutron.
Jiminy
Sorry,
Neutron.
Yeah. Jiminy Cricket Neutron.
Yeah. So I do want to thank those people for helping us out and giving us some ideas. Except for Jesse, I want to not thank him because he wasted our time.
Very specifically, unthank you, Jesse. I never want to see that movie again.
We're being harsh. He's our sister's boyfriend, so we're not just like shitting on a random person that was being nice. We are shitting on a person we know for being nice.
But
That's an idea.
That makes it better.
yeah, if you have better suggestions than Jesse did,
Yeah.
then you should
Absolutely.
comment on our various social medias.
Yeah, because I want to put more stuff out there for people to kind of get involved. So be on the lookout for any polls or anything, and just make sure you know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, don't suggest a movie that came out in 2002 that you might have watched once. Maybe.
Right.
Right.
So yeah, let's get right into the fight then, guys. The actual fight, the fight
real-
that we're doing. Yeah, the very real fight. Right. Yeah, this week it's Black Dynamite versus Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery.
Yeah,
I think we
baby.
nailed it with this one, with the help of nobody but ourselves.
Nope.
On Team Black Dynamite, of course, is me and my brother Joseph.
Yes.
And then on Team Austin Powers, yeah, baby.
Yes, baby.
Yes, baby, yes.
Groovy.
Our Butler and Zach.
That is a groovy baby. Yes, baby, yes.
So let's do this, guys. Do you want to hit us with a little bit of Austin Powers knowledge, facts?
Yeah, we'll hit you with the knowledge. We got a dude, International Man of Mystery.
Right.
That's the
It's right
title.
there in the title.
Yeah,
Is he in the Mystery Men?
No, not in the Mystery Men.
We're
They were-
saving
they
that
were-
for a later fight.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
they were just, I think they were just pretty national, or maybe even regional.
Well, they were more regional.
Okay.
In a fictitious city. We're not talking about Mystery Men.
fine.
We're in all real cities in Austin Powers.
Right. And
So-
the moon.
And the moon.
He's stopped Dr. Evil. He works for the Ministry of Defense.
And then he stopped Dr. Evil.
And then he stopped Dr. Evil again.
Right.
No, he's a really good spy. Can get basically any lady he wants with his mojo.
Yeah.
Proficient in guns and judo chopping, kicking, and tripping.
Yeah, he does do a lot of judo
Yeah.
things.
Expert in judo, I would say.
Has some cool techie gadgets and also dental hygiene based gadgetry.
Right.
Because he has poor dental hygiene, because he's British, and that's a stereotype.
Yep. Hilarious.
Right. Very good jokes.
But yeah, that's Austin Powers in a nutshell.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say any words about Black Dynamite, but I'm going to leave that to my brother, who's an even bigger fan of Black Dynamite, to give us the rundown on this super sexy, awesome man.
Well, Nick, thank you very much for this honor because Black Dynamite is, in fact, my favorite movie of all time.
Awesome.
Hands down, favorite movie. Little TMI factoid.
Ready
Sorry
for it.
for all you family members listening. I actually lost my virginity watching this movie.
Oh.
Wait, you... Okay, how much... How was your attention divided? During
Not
this.
for the first time. I had seen Black Dynamite,
Oh,
and then I
okay.
showed it to my girlfriend, and
I have a question.
And then she got
That
super
happened.
down.
Was this set up by you?
No.
You weren't
Oh,
like,
it's
I
just-
want to lose my virginity to Black Dynamite.
You know, because
No,
some
it
people
just-
put on like albums, like oh man, I'd love to fuck to this song.
Yeah, no. I mean, it worked out that way. It honestly kind of started to happen during the animated sex scene. That was
Okay.
dope.
Nice.
But, okay, another little factoid that Nick maybe not know is Nick rented this movie on Redbox.
Yup.
And so that's how I watched it that time. And
Wait,
I
the
thought-
time you were having sex?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Thanks, man.
Well, yeah, it cost me $1 to help you out, dog. I'll do
No,
it anytime.
it didn't. It cost you a lot more than
Oh.
that, which is why I bring this up.
son of a
Because
bitch.
I thought you had taken it out of my room and returned it. And I was like, okay. And then we were moving, and I found it. Meaning you paid, I don't know, $30 for that movie?
I think so.
You know what's messed up is I just paid another $10 to buy this movie to watch it. For this very...
I think
'cause
Joey owes you at least $10.
But no,
No,
it was... No, that was like over 7 years ago, so I can't be held accountable.
It's true. But also, super worth it. At least it wasn't like...
Hebrew Hammer.
Yeah, at least it wasn't a Hebrew Hammer. That I
But
paid
yeah,
$30
it totally was
for.
worth it, because Black Dynamite is an Vietnam veteran.
Right.
And former CIA operative. You know, and he has got arguably the most swag that any film character has.
Right.
You know?
I mean, Austin Powers has mojo. We're dealing with swag over here.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Black Dynamite has introduced fucking 5 women at once. You think it's 3,
Guess
but
what?
then you figure out it's 5.
Yeah, he doesn't want the 3 to wake the other 2,
Yeah.
basically.
Well, that's
There's
gentlemanly of him.
Because he did such a good sex job with them.
But yeah, he's obviously a very righteous black man who is, you know, in a constant struggle with the man.
Right.
He is very proficient in karate. No, it's kung fu.
It is Kung Fu.
It's kung fu. Sorry, I was mixed up with the Karate Kids.
Yeah. Fast.
He is very proficient with nunchucks, and he has 2 of the biggest fucking revolvers you've ever seen, and they don't need to reload.
Yeah.
Also, very, very important, he used to be an orphan.
Yep.
Oh man.
That's what drove him, and that's what drives him in the movie, because he used to be an orphan. And the community is selling drugs to all the orphans.
Yeah.
To the orphans?
To the orphans.
Not the orphans.
Yeah. So he's got a chip on his shoulder.
He's fighting the man. He's got his squad. He's got Bullhorn. He's got Cream Corn. He's got Honeybee. He's got his love interest in the movie Gloria. Yeah, there's
No name for her. She's just Gloria.
yeah, that's all I got.
No fun blaxploitation name
Nope.
for her.
No, she's just a real person.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, he's got a real squad. We're not using the squad.
Yeah,
but,
we're not using
I mean, Austin Powers also has a squad. So
Always has a lady.
Beautiful
with
women.
Yeah.
right. So we got 2 government operatives, basically. One's an ex-government operative, going at each other this week. I'm wondering. This is stuck in my brain. Should we have done Black Dynamite versus the Karate Kids? Now you just got me thinking.
Did we
like,
goof?
Does Black Dynamite know any of the wax on, wax off? Take the shirt off of the coat rack, put it back on. Doesn't seem to.
I don't think he needs it.
I wouldn't think he does. I mean, kung fu, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where did he learn it though? Just,
Yes.
Just yeah. That's fair.
He's just
Learned
always
it
known
by
it.
his real life actor Michael J. White, who is a fucking badass,
Nice.
Yeah.
and he's jacked.
Is he more badass than Mike Myers, though?
Yeah, he's jacked as shit.
I think Mike Myers is shorter than all of his female counterparts in the movie. Right.
He's basically shorter than everyone in the movie except for Mini-Me.
But he has a hairier
And
chest
maybe
than Black
Scott.
Dynamite. That's
Oh,
for fucking
and
sure.
yeah.
Dr. Evil, because it turns out both played by Mike Myers. What?
What? He didn't play any other characters.
I was like,
Hold
were
on,
there
don't
any
tell me.
others?
Hold on, Joey. What? They were
Yeah,
played
dude.
by the...
Mike Myers told me himself. Nobody else knows.
That's incredible makeup. I couldn't even tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Right.
Fat Bastard was played by Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got lost.
Really
in
lost
that
himself in that role.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
Goldmember
inside.
was played by Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh, really? I
And
thought
Daniel
that
Day-Lewis also actually played...
Mini-Me?
Mini-Me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just IMDb it,
okay.
and you'll see,
See,
all
I
of
thought
this.
Goldmember was Brad Pitt, and then Mini-Me, I thought that was Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh!
I guess you can't be right all the time.
The IMDb is very confusing on those movies.
Yeah,
It tells us several
It's a
different actors.
mystery.
Right. Have you guys seen that new iteration of the Gong Show where Mike Myers is playing a character like with prosthetics?
Well,
Why?
I have so many questions. Yeah, one, why?
Right.
Two, why?
It's like
was anybody fooled?
Well, that's the thing. Is this would have worked 20 years ago? You know, they could have done it for 10 seasons, and then he takes off the prosthetics at the end. He's like, "I've been Mike Myers the whole time."
Well, the thing is, it just
got
looks
punked.
like a chubby Mike Myers. That's
Right. Because
his
now the
character.
thing is, like, internet spoilers. Like, it was spoiled
Yeah.
before the show even came out. So, like, what are you doing getting into makeup for 6 hours every day for this charade?
How amazing would it have been if Mike Myers just got like life-altering surgery?
Like Daniel Day-Lewis did when he played Lincoln.
Wait,
Yeah, he just looks like Abraham Lincoln now.
No, he got like a knee surgery to like
have
make him
To
Lincoln
fuck up
knees?
his knees.
guess
Well,
like it was.
no,
it's
that
Daniel
makes sense.
Day-Lewis, so
The movie was focused on Lincoln's knees,
Right.
So
yeah, I think it
adds
may
up.
have like made him taller or something.
Well,
Like,
you know what's
he-
interesting is, speaking of Lincoln,
that was
is that
an episode of South Park.
the ghost of Abraham Lincoln actually helps out Black Dynamite at
Yeah,
the end when
I
he's
was
fighting
gonna
Richard Nixon.
bring that up later.
I know, but we got into Lincoln.
He has this.
And that was actually also played by Daniel Day-Lewis.
Not only does Black Dynamite have this list of helpers, he also has the ghost of Abraham Lincoln on his side. Over
So,
the current president at the time, Tricky Dick.
Tricky Dick.
so Daniel Day-Lewis could be like a double agent in this scenario.
Who is he working for?
He could be working for Austin Powers. He could be working
Holy
for Dr.
shit.
Evil. He's a triple agent, really.
Yeah.
Wait, is Daniel Day-Lewis Black Dynamite and Austin
Oh,
Powers?
fuck. He's been playing the character of Michael
Am
J.
I
White.
Daniel Day-Lewis?
Oh, my God. Let me see your knees, Zach. What we're saying is Daniel Day-Lewis is a chameleon who just sinks into every character.
Great
he's
actor,
in.
great
Yeah,
actor.
great. Guys, I want to talk about this fight, but first I gotta stop and we gotta talk about who has had more sex.
Ooh.
Black Dynamite does have sex with 5 women at the
Right at
very
the
beginning
beginning.
of the movie.
Right at the
At the very
beginning.
beginning.
In Austin Powers, there are I want to say 7 fembots whose heads explode.
Oh, from how good, from how good his sex is.
Well,
No,
it's
just
not
from
his
how
sex,
good his
just-
mojo.
Oh, you're right. It's just
That's
the mojo.
just his foreplay, baby.
That's true. Fuck Joey. Zach Dynamite. Introducing
Zach
Zach
Dynamite.
Dynamite.
Right.
The son of Napoleon Dynamite and Black Dynamite.
And
Yeah, that's you.
in the very first scene of the movie, before it turns into a song parade, he's being chased all over the place by women.
Right.
Just
And he
through
speaks
London.
about free love, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
Sleeping, shagging, as many women as he wants. He shags at least 2 in the movie.
And he
in the
doesn't
first
use
film.
condoms.
He doesn't.
Well,
No.
I don't think they'd work.
yeah, probably not.
So he has too many diseases.
But yeah, you got to think. You know, even
It actually-
later
it actually
on in the movie,
dissolves.
him and Gloria are walking through the hood after they beat the war on drugs.
Wow.
They do. All of a sudden, it's a very nice neighborhood.
Yeah, and they go up to 2 girls like playing jump rope, and you know, she's like, "Hey, I'm Gloria. What's your name?" She's like, "Oh, it's this and this." Like, "What's your?" It's like, "I'm Black Dynamite." They're like, "My mama told me my daddy's name was Black Dynamite." And the other one was like, "Mine too." He was like, "Hush up, girls. A lot of cats have that name." So you got to think.
So Black.
But we know as an audience, there's only one Black
There's
Dynamite.
Right.
the Black
Right.
Dynamite.
But I assume that he
creates
just
a
went
joke.
house to house in that neighborhood and had sex with all the women there.
Yeah.
But is his sex appeal enough that he can shake his hips and make heads explode? That's all.
Robot heads.
True. Robot heads explode.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not.
Which are
dealing
even
with
harder to
robots.
explode than human heads.
I guess so, because they're made of metal.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
explode better.
It's just physics.
Right.
Just physics.
So, okay, I don't know, guys. I mean, it's Joey. It kind of sounds like Austin Powers might have had more sex. We might have lost. That's it for
Sex
this
might.
week.
That's very real sex.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We really should be waiting to do Black Dynamite until the sequel comes out.
Yeah.
But I just had to do this, man. I love him so much.
It's not exactly going to be a sequel.
Oh.
It's a spiritual successor. He launched a Kickstarter.
Oh, I need to get on Kickstarter right the fuck now.
It's a western. It's outlaw Johnny Black.
Oh.
I saw a
This is beautiful.
trailer for it just the other day.
Yeah, I am heavily considering buying the $150 signed Blu-ray by him.
Hey,
Which would be...
can you get him to sign it Black Dynamite though, or is he just gonna?
He's probably... I don't know.
He's gonna sign it Daniel Day-Lewis.
I think what we should do is we should rent out a theater and
Daniel
invite
Day
all of
Dynamite?
our fans.
My mom will be there.
There'll be like 6 or 7 people.
Yeah.
That's
Still worth it, though, because I just get to see Michael J. White. Just
Hey, I'll tell you this right now, Joey. Never meet your heroes, okay? He will somehow disappoint
But
you.
he was also in Never Back Down to The Beatdown.
That doesn't excite me at all.
what do you say to that,
definitely-
Nick?
Maybe if he was in the first Never Back Down.
That movie was so good. This is the second time I've talked about how good Never Back Down is on a podcast.
Joey, wasn't he also Spawn?
He was Spawn.
Hey, I think that's a stay tuned on Very Real Tournament. I think we'll probably bring Spawn into this at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh, definitely.
This is not the last we're going to see of Daniel Day Dynamite.
Daniel.
Day Dynamite.
So something I wanted to point out. I don't know if Zach mentioned it. I don't remember. But Austin Powers also very skilled with firearms. But he doesn't use 2 huge pistols. He uses the traditional British spy tiny Walther pistol. So that's
How does that
something.
compare?
That is a gun.
That's the thing.
He
How does
also
that
has a
compare
gun.
to Black Dynamite's gun skills.
I don't know, man. He was able to kill a man in a donut costume just because he deducted, as spies should, donuts don't wear alligator shoes.
It's true.
Then
And he knew where to fire in the donut. The donut was very
I mean,
large.
to be fair, the Austin Powers deductive skills. He takes a drink from a woman at a bar, and it is a woman, and then cuts back, and now it's a man, and he takes it off, and he discovered it all by himself.
Right.
Oh, wow.
He just
Yeah.
Everybody
And
else
then-
thought it was a woman.
Doctor Evil has to shoot the man in the back so he doesn't give away secrets.
Yeah.
Both great deductors.
Master deductor.
But then why I brought up the donut man is because he rolled that donut man out onto the street, and he used that moving cover and shot some dudes from behind the donut.
With these giant, I think they're like 357 Magnums with their
Did he-
really long
yeah,
barrel.
They're like.
Did he shoot
you know,
through the
a foot
middle
long.
or the sides?
On the side? He
Okay.
was moving.
I would
and
use the
grooving.
middle some.
Shoot
you know.
through the donut.
Right.
But he knew where to fire, is what I'm bringing up.
Yeah,
So,
so he's got impeccable aim.
Well, he
Right.
was in the CIA.
Just
They
like
teach you
Austin
all about
Yeah, he has
donut
a,
target acquisition.
he has a license to kill.
yeah, does Austin Powers?
They don't mention
They
a
don't
license
explicitly
to
say it, but he does kill, and nothing ever happens to
Right,
him.
no consequences.
Yeah.
Probably because Mike Myers wrote the movie.
Right.
It's probably that.
Wow,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's probably also why he just went ahead and played 4 different characters.
What I really like about Austin Powers is because I try to watch all the movies and shows that we have for fights, like whatever side I'm on. But this time, I just watched the first Austin Powers because that's all you need.
Really?
Because it sets up almost like every joke in
Right.
The
other
following
movies.
ones, yeah.
Right.
I'm pretty sure there's a long ping joke in the
Yep.
sequel. I'm pretty sure there's the hiding the sensitive parts of people through things and
Through
That-
organic, yeah.
yeah.
That or the tent, the tent scene where the light
Yeah,
He's
it
casting
seems
a
like
shadow
something
and it's doing-
something
pulling things out of
sexy
his
has
butt.
happened, yeah, and it's not. So yeah, I felt comfortable watching just the first movie and being like, oh, I got all the jokes.
Right. This
Yeah.
is just sort of making me really want a Black Dynamite sequel. I'm excited.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of let down at the
Well,
same
I'm a
time.
little let down too, but what else do you need besides that movie?
Yeah, I just want to live in that world a little
Yeah.
bit more. Spend some more time with the character. Granted, I actually had never watched the Black Dynamite cartoon show.
I
about
started
to mention
started
that.
watching it. I think it takes place before because Bullhorn and Creamcorn are alive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Sorry if you haven't watched Black Dynamite. You're fucking up if you haven't.
Right.
I kind of hate you.
One of my favorite parts of the cartoon series was when he fought Kermit the Frog.
What? Oh, I gotta get in on it. I know the show's years old now, but I gotta get in
Oh, it's
on it.
very underappreciated.
It's
I don't
all on
think you got
Hulu.
it. Yeah.
So I think there's something to be said for a movie that just makes one movie and is complete with that one movie.
Right. No, it's a perfect
I feel like we
movie.
live in like a trilogy world now
Yeah.
where everything has to be.
Another little factoid. That movie shot it in 2 weeks.
What?
Whoa,
That's pretty crazy.
Principal photography on that movie was 2 weeks.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
I mean, it makes sense because the fight scenes in that movie are just like one shot of him just beating the shit out of people. Like,
and they're all like stunt coordinators, right?
yeah.
Some of them. I really love the scene when he's in the bar, Chicago Wind's bar,
Yeah.
and Bullhorn shows up, and he slaps that dude, and then
Yes.
the guy goes, "Motherfuck!" and then it hard cuts, and it's a different actor, and then he does the stunt again.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some really great homages to like really bad blacksploitation like 70s movies.
Oh, there's
Oh,
some
yeah, dude.
really great in Austin Powers too. They do the panel. I don't know exactly what you would call it, but it's different panels and things are going on to show like all the
I know
planning.
what you're talking about.
And so there's one where it's like a general from America, and you can tell that he's saying things, and then they cut. But since there's so many panels, they don't count on people to notice. So he's just saying things cut, and then his head's in a different position, and he says something else.
What?
And then they cut up like just what you can only describe as bits in the movie with Mike Myers as Austin Powers dancing with people dressed as the Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like all their like interludes and shit.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
What I loved about watching Black Dynamite again is a lot of the action shots are shot like their stock footage. Mm-hmm. The quality lessens, the lighting's different. But they had to shoot all that kind of shit.
Austin Powers uses actual stock footage. They used like nuclear test footage, and I don't know, like.
Well, they don't they make a joke about how they're driving in France, but it looks nothing like California or something. They're like, I don't know how to explain it.
They're supposed to be.
They're in
France.
California, and they're like, and the California hills look just like France. Like they point that out in the movie. It's funny.
But also something that Black Dynamite has in his arsenal is an army of kung fu hoes.
He does. He helps out at a brothel.
Yeah.
He gets all of the prostitutes away from pimps like Crenshaw Pete and
Chocolate Giddy Up,
Tasty Freeze.
Tasty Freeze.
So
I think if you're gonna throw a hoe army at us, Austin's gonna break out some dance moves and take off his shirt.
That is possible.
They're gonna see that hairy chest.
Well, and not just
They
that. He does have the backing of the Ministry of Defense, which, at the end of the first movie, just comes in and basically saves the day.
Black Dynamite has the Black Panthers. Sorry, you heard me right.
Yeah, it is. They are called the Black Panthers.
Actually, you heard me wrong. He has Black Panther on his side. He has the Black Panther.
Well, damn.
He has King T'Challa from Wakanda on his side.
Let me delve into a little more into the Black Dynamite's abilities. One, numero fucking uno.
Has a car phone.
He has a car phone, so you know that motherfucker's styling. Number two, the real
guys,
number
my
one.
grandfather had a car phone, so I know that it's cool to have a car phone.
Oh yeah. Number two, which is really number one before Nick interrupted me.
Cool.
Black Dynamite can teleport.
Yeah, guys, I was trying to wait to bring this up, but we have another slam dunk victory because in like the third scene of the movie, he's doing kung fu with like he's like sparring, and the camera stays still on this one guy, and Black Dynamite keeps popping up on either side of him, beating up people. So, is there any evidence of Austin Powers being able to teleport?
I'm sure our audience isn't tired at all of the teleport trump card. I can't think of any instances of teleportation.
Yeah, I don't.
Time travel.
That is true.
Time travel. We do have.
It's
time
much
travel.
more convoluted, but he could get behind Black Dynamite.
Technically-
You just have to
It would just be
really plan it out.
And there's also he time travels without a paradox. There's never
yeah.
a paradox
Whoa, dude.
mentioned. So technically, we could make more than one Austin Powers. We could make a whole army of Austin Powers.
But can he pimp slap the first lady 5 to 10 feet.
I don't think so. No.
No.
Yeah,
he
that's-
could possibly judo chop the first lady 5 to 10 feet.
Which,
but pimp slap
by my
is-
calculations, a judo chop, it just kills you instantly.
Yeah, does Austin Powers,
don't-
when he hits them with the judo chop, they just go down, right? They
they're
crumple.
down.
Okay.
It's never shown if they ever get back up again. They're
Right.
just down. So
But what's the judo chop gonna do to the Black Dynamite Panther fist?
Yeah, he does
shatter
have-
it.
He might just judo chop his fist and it shatters.
We don't
or
know.
it puts the fist to sleep.
And then we
One of the
put
two.
Squirtle on his arm. And then,
Damn it.
No. Yeah. I don't know. I
Well,
don't know.
secret weapon. Austin Powers does have a penis pump,
This is true.
and he
From
uses
Sweden.
he does have a penis pump.
He uses
it
it.
to incapacitate a man,
Yeah.
Guys,
knock him out.
I'm going
Who
to be
has
honest.
pants on?
I'm 28 years old and I still don't really know what a penis
What you
pump
It
do
is.
draws all the blood out of your body into your penis.
I feel
to
like
give
it's
you an
super-
erection.
Zach just like rolled his eyes like I was a fucking moron.
You fucking idiot! How do you not know
How
what
have
a
you not
penis
Googled
pump
it?
does?
I just feel like it'll make my penis explode.
Right?
Like a fucking balloon. Or it'll just like...
Because, like,
You know
blow
why?
away.
I was at a friend's house, and this was like in
This is
grade school.
already weird.
And he was like, "Look what I found in the
Oh my
garage!"
god.
And it was a penis pump. And I got curious, did not put it on.
Oh.
Google searched that
Blew up your penis.
later, and I was like, I remember this from when I was a kid. What the fuck is that for?
It was in the garage?
Yeah, I guess he didn't use it anymore. I don't know.
So
Right, I
throw it
feel-
in the garbage.
Yeah, they had the kid. All sex appeal between his parents were lost.
God, I hope
Truth.
that's not true.
Throw it away.
Well, didn't,
Broken marriage.
Throw it away, though.
You know, technology advances, Viagra, so maybe you don't need a penis pump.
Right, because
I feel like you could combine Viagra, a penis pump, and a cock ring,
Yeah, so the
and you
purpose
just
of it
have
is just to...
a 4-foot
Oh,
dick.
God,
I don't
it
know.
hurts.
It's just to help you get the erection, right? It's not really
think
used...
so.
From my understanding,
Butler, can you Google search? No, don't put that on your
please,
computer.
please no.
Your wife
I don't
will wonder
wanna-
what you're doing in here. Okay, I just... Yeah,
But yeah, that's in his arsenal. Super penis pump knocks a man out.
But I mean, I think
in
the
less
significant
than a
part
minute.
is that not only did he knock him out, he knocked him out right through his pants.
Yeah, didn't even have. That's how strong.
Oh,
his
that's
penis
right. He
pump
puts
is.
it on his pants and
Yeah.
does it. Yeah.
And does it,
That's
and
the
it
part
works.
that's confusing.
So a penis pump sucks all the blood out of your
Like-
brain and puts it in your penis.
And it was
Sure.
his specific brand of penis pump too. He has a
Right.
book on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did make a book.
We need to get into another thing. Man, I'm so sorry, Mom.
Yeah.
But who has the bigger dick?
Well, he has a penis pump.
Okay, here's the
Does
thing.
that make your penis
No,
bigger?
No, I was alluding to the opposite. It might
Okay.
not be that impressive, but ladies never seem disappointed.
Right.
Well, as everyone knows, it's the motion of the ocean. It's not the size.
It's the
Okay.
mojo, you could
Yeah,
say.
It's the mojo of the JoJo.
I'm gonna say no. I think
Careful.
I
Don't
think
stereotype here.
Austin Powers has a small penis.
Okay.
He has a medium penis.
Because here's why. Every time he's
it's
frozen,
like-
It's not small, I swear.
every time he's frozen, it's just like this. His
Right.
hands are over his crotch.
That's fair.
Very, very tightly.
Right. I mean, I think that Austin Powers is probably a grower, Black Dynamite a shower. Right.
Yeah, because turns out the main
What?
plot of the of the movie is the man is trying to shrink black men's dicks.
Right.
True.
Anaconda malt liquor does what, Joey? Oh, you should back up from the mic when you do that.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it gives you the woo. So, sorry, Zach. What were you gonna say?
Also,
There's a grower and shower. You can have the same size of penis.
Right. I wasn't. That had nothing to do with their size. I'm just saying that was another factoid that I think
I know.
is true. Is that right?
There
Does
are
that make
growers.
sense?
And
I
there
like
are
that it's a
showers.
Right.
factoid.
Do we want to go around the room and just say what?
Sure don't.
I'm a grower and a shower.
Oh,
I don't know what that means, but I'm both.
I love it.
I want
it
to
shows when he grows.
look at it.
Zach, put your pants back on, please.
I've actually seen
Everybody.
Zach's dick like 6 times.
Joey, how would you rate Zach's dick?
Oh
I don't have much comparison because he's like the only dude I've seen his dick. It's just
Okay.
so many times we're we were drinking, and we'd go outside, smoke a little cigarettes or whatever, and then he'd go to pee, and then he would just like turn around,
Right.
and it's just like, "Hey, my dick," and it's just like, "God damn it!"
Well,
It's
you
not
have
a
yours to reference.
I went so fucking long. Because I have the group of friends that we don't show each other our dicks, it's all balls.
Right.
Yeah, I've
That's
seen
safe,
plenty
sort of
of my
cowardly way
friends'
to do it.
balls. I actually have a picture of my friend's balls on a piece of property of another of my friends, and then I sent that to him.
Nice.
So I am a ball aficionado when it
A
comes to my
baller?
friends. A baller.
If
No,
you
I don't
will.
like
If
that.
you will.
I don't like that. But dicks, no, not a lot of reference.
Okay. That's fair. I guess we should talk about Black Dynamite
And
and
Austin
Powers fighting.
instead of
But like,
our penises.
I couldn't.
Hey, welcome to Penis Cast.
Yep. Look at
is
the
our-
very real penis.
Very real penis.
Or very penis tournament, whichever you prefer.
Whichever works for you.
Should we just stop doing this bullshit podcast and really get down to like penis fights?
Yeah.
Like we'll just talk about.
I don't want to research that.
Fine. I guess me and Zach and Butler will do it.
Joey, you're out of the
Oh,
podcast.
sorry, guys.
Or we can do all the research and just hit you with some knowledge before we start
All right.
recording.
Just facts
So
about
look
what
out,
penis.
presentation.
Summer 2019, same day as the Avengers Part 2 opens, the newest one. Very penis tournament.
Very penis tournament.
Put it on your calendars.
Even less people will watch that, or more.
Or more.
Can you
Totally
upload
different
podcast
target.
to Pornhub? I'm sure you
Joe,
can.
you've just broken the code.
I'm sure you can, because I don't know if you guys know this. Little side note: when games leak,
It's
they
on-
post it on Pornhub because nobody looks for it there. It's like No Man's Sky.
no, what's-
there was a ton of No Man's Sky footage on Pornhub.
Yeah, there was something else
Nice.
recently that got posted. And I can't remember what.
When you were on Pornhub.
No, I wasn't on it. It was news.
But a little historical fact
Pornhub
that Black Dynamite taught me.
Oh, okay.
The whole,
I guess we can start talking
the
about this
whole
again.
Watergate scandal with Nixon. It was all because pictures got out there that apparently Tricky Dick himself is a bondage sub.
Yeah,
I mean, it
that
makes
was
sense.
in
I
the
think-
history
yeah.
books.
Yeah,
That's true.
I read that in history class.
Yeah. We had a whole day about it.
Well, they got all those recordings of Nixon just nonstop
Throwing
talking
down.
about BDSM.
Yeah.
Lots of latex talk.
Right.
whips.
Tricky Dick indeed.
But you never hear Austin Powers with the latex talk.
No, and that's something I want to bring up. He does learn to respect women and not shag any woman he wants in the first movie.
whoa,
I think
dude.
that's a real
Well,
Right. No,
But-
he, as a character arc, he grows as a person.
yeah.
See, you say
Like his
that, but
penis
then he
does.
finds out that his first wife, they get married, right?
Vanessa
Yes.
Yeah,
Kensington.
at the end they get married. I had to think back. Yeah, is actually a robot. Spoilers. And
For a 21-year-old movie.
that we're putting out nothing but spoilers for is a robot. And when he finds out, he's sad for a moment, and then says, "But I'm single now." And
Yeah. And then the
he's
music
pretty excited
starts.
about that. Yeah.
And then he says his catchphrase, "Yes, baby, indeed."
Yeah,
And quite baby.
groovy, baby.
Shagadelic.
Right.
I'm done with the Austin Powers
Sex,
impressions.
sexadelic.
Yeah, that's the wrong team, Nick.
Sex.
You got to start quoting Black Dynamite more. Like,
I am smiling.
freeze turkeys.
Pretty-
Right. I've just really lost a lot of confidence in my ability to do impressions with my failure on Austin Powers, so I don't even want to start to attempt Black Dynamite.
Could you do like a Owen Wilson one?
Wowzers.
Okay.
Wow.
Good.
Wowie zowie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
it.
it?
I think he says wowie zowie.
I think so.
Yeah.
You diabolical dick shrinking motherfuckers.
Yeah. Our podcast is just going to devolve into Joey saying Black Dynamite quotes.
Oh, I
That's
thought that
mostly
was
what I wrote
Owen.
down.
But guys, these two fighters in this very real tournament are squaring up on the street.
Yeah.
What's going down? Are they like matching each other's like judo chops and shit?
Like I mentioned earlier, we got their sex appeal is matched.
Right.
Their crew is matched, and I think fighting wise, that's where it really lies.
Right.
'Cause
That's
Austin
why
Powers
we've been doing this whole time. We've been getting to it.
has the judo chop.
Yeah.
But really, aside from that, he's not shown doing any crazy gymnastic type attacks.
No,
It's more espionage.
Right.
He'd probably
getting
take
behind
off his
enemy
clothes.
Yeah.
See, what I'm envisioning is they're meeting on the street, and it's like that London street that's in the Beatles cover album.
Sure.
I'm pretty, why not? And
Stereotype.
they both have about 400 women behind them.
Oh my God! Does it devolve into a huge brawl of women?
It's a huge brawl, but then there's like that scene where there always is, where the two main characters are fighting off to the side.
Yes. Oh my
amongst
God.
the scene.
Butler, you found it.
Well, I think,
also, to any listeners out there, if you want to Photoshop Black Dynamite and Austin
Powers
Powers into
fighting.
that Abbey Road,
I already did it.
Oh, Butler's already done it.
Damn.
Okay, so never mind. But yes, I love this scenario of like Black Dynamite and Austin Powers, and they're like 400 women followers, and then they just like
Oh,
crash
fighting.
into
Yeah.
each other.
Right.
It's a wave
Like a sweet circle pit.
of mojo and swag
Right.
fighting it out.
And there's like no racial divide.
Yeah. No, yeah, and I think that Black Dynamite's his squad, his army has the
Kung Fu
the Kung Fu ladies.
They do this.
They're
They
basically
wave their arms in a
since
karate
we
chopping
did
motion
just see
forward.
Black Panther previously. So they're basically like his Dora Milaje,
Yes.
the bald woman with the spears.
Ooh. Well, if
Pop
we're going
culture
there,
reference.
I think
If it's not that, I'm
Austin
sorry, I said it
Powers
wrong.
might have the leftover Finbots, which have
Are they working for Austin
nipple
Powers?
guns.
Are they working
don't-
for Austin Powers?
He can make their heads explode with his sexuality. I think he can get them to do a little something.
There's
for
a
in
him.
the
difference
movies, they
between
don't-
overloading their circuits and mind control.
Right, and using
Yeah,
that.
that's true. Okay,
Yeah,
fair
I can't.
point. Fair
yeah,
point.
I'm
fair
sorry,
point.
Zach.
No,
I appreciate
yeah.
you trying, but like, I gotta shut
I
it
just
down.
wanted to give it a shot.
He
Right.
wanted machine gun boobs.
Really,
Right.
that's
On
what
our
I
side.
wanted at.
It's not about the giant army of women fighting each other. That's just a cool thing that be happening in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
It's all about this fight between this nerdy 60s British man.
Dude, he's not nerdy.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking
Stop
about. He's
saying
not nerdy
that.
at all.
He's
You just
Stop
said that
it.
because he has glasses, you fucking nerd.
no, he's described in a
God.
lot of the like IMDb things as a nerdy.
Well, they're
character.
wrong because he has more sex than all the nerds.
Right.
Yeah, look at his sex appeal. It's raw.
Yeah. Right now
Did you
we're
see that hair in
doing
his chest?
we're
I
doing
mean-
a nerd podcast. None of us are having sex right now at this very moment.
Nope.
It's true.
Right.
Joey, are you?
Austin Powers isn't going to be using his free
Confirmed,
time
Joey.
to do a podcast. He uses his free time to bone down on the ladies.
Yeah, baby.
Oh man, Zach,
That was a
I should have
pretty
had
good
you do the intro.
Just cut that one right out right there.
move
But
it
then
over.
keep it here
Repeat
and then
every
put it there.
time we've used it throughout the episode. Just
Yeah.
paste that in there.
I think every other time was you. So.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so I think this might have to, if it can, I don't know, if it came down to like a 1v1 like martial arts brawl, I think that Black Dynamite has it.
Yeah, he's got the Panther fist. He can throw shit before he walks in the room.
That's another big thing, is that he defeats the
fiendish Dr. Wu.
He defeats the fiendish Dr. Wu by throwing a knife before he
Boomerang.
Sorry, man, I'm just a fraud.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just a
are.
Black Dynamite
I'm
fraud.
fucking disappointed in
What are you doing here?
Sorry, I kind of expected Joey to carry me, much like the Power Rangers episode. Zach, I think you expected Joey to sort of carry you through that.
Pokemon episode?
What did I
Yeah,
say?
that was.
I said, and the Pokemon episode.
Oh, and Butler. Me and Zach and Butler.
Joey, we,
Okay, guys.
are we almost through your favorites?
Not even fucking good.
Good. So we can just keep relying on Joey.
So to imagine even further,
Okay.
ladies are fighting.
Okay.
I'm thinking it starts off as one of those like Austin Powers in the front, Black Dynamite in the front, and then like maybe Black Dynamite says something like, bitches or something.
Very good.
Austin Powers says
Groovy.
groovy,
baby.
and then the ladies defend Austin Powers. He doesn't really summon them to attack, but they're like, no, you can't hurt our Austin. And they run at the other ladies, and it's just like in the front there, it's a clash of bodies and
Right.
battle.
Right.
And then Black Dynamite and Austin Powers kind of go off to the side. They both unload their guns at each other, missing completely.
Well, no, I don't think they miss. I think their bullets hit each other's bullets because they're such great shots.
Okay, cool.
That happens, and then it goes into an all-out brawl, and now, we got to decide what happens.
And I got to
later.
say, Austin Powers actually, I know he said he's not a kung fu man. He is proficient in hand-to-hand combat. He does take out the Irish assassin.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
In a toilet. I mean, with a toilet. Comes to choke him out, and...
They're after me, Lucky Charms.
Yeah. He tries to choke him out with the Lucky Charms, and
He gets
chokes
drowned.
him, put him in a toilet.
Right, so if he catches Black Dynamite on the toilet, it's just over.
Well, if Black Dynamite catches him on the toilet.
Right.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
going in that toilet.
You're right.
Right.
He's going to get dunked on.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the
Dunked
scenario
in
we've
the
painted
toilet.
is not in a bathroom.
Right.
It's in the middle of the
Oh,
street.
man, can you guys imagine for a second the opening fight from Casino Royale, the black and white fight that's super gritty in the bathroom, which is one of my favorite fight scenes, but it's Black Dynamite and it's Austin Powers, and they're just battling in a bathroom now. I don't know, I just love that image.
I imagine
I love
he would take advantage. Black Dynamite would take advantage of the situation and pluck his fingers into Austin Powers' eyes and say, "Can you see where I'm coming from, you jive motherfucker?"
Austin Powers
I'll give you
wears
one
glasses.
more of those, Joey, before I have to stop recording this podcast.
I have so many.
But Joey, after that, he does come in, throw the eyeballs on the fiendish Dr. Wu's table and say, "You told him to keep an eye out for me."
He did, and
Now-
I
See-
loved it.
I think once we've determined, that physically Austin Powers can defend himself close, maybe it comes down to a quip battle?
You think so?
Austin
I
Powers.
have like 7 to 9 more.
I mean, Austin Powers has
Pick your
4
favorite one,
solid
because
ones
you only get one.
about a guy getting his head eaten off by a mutant agitated sea bass.
He does do that.
He'll never get
I
ahead
love
in
that
life.
scene.
So are you guys saying to me that they would fight each other and they're so tired they just sit on the ground and start saying shit to each other?
Yep, that's how it devolves.
It could.
Yeah, this is sort of like
could.
this podcast. All right, Joey, before we go to a break, give me your best one.
My best one.
The one that, yeah.
All right. Should I do the Code Kansas scene?
No, God, that's like,
Oh god, that's like 20 minutes.
yeah, it's literally like a 6 to 7 minute scene. You cannot do that.
All right, I got it.
All right, go. Here we go.
At long last, our friendship binded by the struggle against the man have been brought to the end by kung fu treachery. Brother, your death will not go unavenged. Fiendish Dr. Wu, you have fucked up now.
Very good.
Okay.
Very good.
I don't know if that's a quip, but
No, it's
he might.
Fine.
He might not
You
say
want a
that one.
quip? I got a quote. I gave you a quote. I got a quip.
All right, it better be like under 7 words.
I swear on the ghost of Abraham Lincoln, I will emancipate and proclamate on your ass.
Okay.
That was good.
That was good. It wasn't
was
7
good.
words, but
That was a quip.
all right, guys, we're devolving and sort of running out of steam, so we're gonna take a quick break, and then we'll be right back to talk about the winner in this very real tournament. Yeah, baby, yeah.
Oh,
Did I nail it that time?
Yeah,
Come in with a Black Dynamite
All right,
quote.
yeah. No,
Sorry, no, I had to fix the.
That
I had to
was-
write the wrong that I did at the end of the or the beginning of the show.
That's your best one.
Thank
easily,
you.
Easily.
So we did that in no time. So I just off the cuff nailed my Austin Powers impression. Finally, I'm leaving all the Black Dynamite quotes to you, Joey.
I think we
Thank
should
you.
take that one and replace all of Zach's with that one.
Oh, okay.
No, I think you're right. Yeah.
Wow, I have to edit this one. This is gonna be a nightmare. But yes, guys, we're back. We are reaching the climax of this fight. Let's talk about how it ends, shall we?
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm picturing, Black Dynamite and Austin Powers are just in it deep, judo chopping, karate chopping, all these things, fighting,
Catching punches, throwing punches, left,
right.
right, karate chops, judo chops.
right. Black Dynamite is
Teleporting.
doing his screaming, that kind of stuff. It's very loud. But then they sort of pause for a second and look around at the devastation that's happening around them.
It's terrible.
Hundreds and hundreds of women are just ripping each other apart.
Women that love them.
Women that love them.
Yeah.
Is Black Dynamite have like any flashbacks of like a violent time from Vietnam?
Yeah, he
Sure.
pictures the little Vietnamese boy charred from his head to his little, quote, Chinese knees.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's horrifying.
No.
Right. And then he also imagines all the women fighting in the Vietnam War and just being very sad.
Yeah.
Right.
So they pause and they're like, what are we doing? We just gonna be buddies. What are we doing? These ladies that we love are putting their lives on the line for us. This is ridiculous.
Look at the lives they're endangering.
Right. It's their own lives.
The very first movie, Austin Powers learns. Can't shag them all.
Right.
Got to respect them.
Can't shag them all.
And that's what Black Dynamite also talks about at the very end of his movie, Zach. Respecting
After he,
women.
pimp slaps the first lady.
Right, he apologizes and sort of grows as a character. So I think that's what we're doing here. Is they're like, we want to love these ladies. We want to love, not fight. We both have sex very good.
Very good.
Right, since we both unintentionally brought all these women and they started brawling.
Well, yeah, I don't think they even
It's-
brought them really. They just showed up.
Right, that's why I said unintentionally. They
Yeah.
they just follow them around. They're like, well, we need to stop this madness. So they do. I'm not going to scream because I don't know how far away to back up from my mic to do a proper scream. I haven't gotten that good at podcasting yet.
Yeah, you'll get there.
So they scream to stop, and all the women stop. They're like, guys, what are we doing? We should all just go, not even have sex, have a conversation.
Just talk to each
like
other.
it.
Just some
Talk to each other.
Just some time
Maybe
together.
maybe a
Maybe
little
shoot a-
sex, but
shoot
it's
a
like
podcast?
super. Maybe it's super chill sex. I don't know, but let's have a conversation. And they're like, okay, we're both lovers. Let's hug it out.
Spread the love.
Yeah, we're in this very real tournament, but we respect each other's sex game so much.
Yeah.
Let's just hug it out. And then Black Dynamite hugs him, looks behind him
As they're embracing.
as they're embracing, and sees.
Sees something in the distance. And he's like, oh no. I threw that shit before I walked in the fight.
And that boomerang hits Austin Powers in the back. Dead.
X's in the eyes and all.
X's in the eyes. And Black Dynamite drops to his knees.
Tears rolling down his face.
And he says, this is some heavy shit.
Damn.
That is heavy shit.
That's very
Is he
heavy
also?
shit.
I think he's also very happy because look at all these women he gets to have more conversations with.
Well, yeah.
And I'm not
I mean,
replacing the word sex with conversations. I'm just saying more women to love and respect.
Right.
Do you think they would automatically move over to Black Dynamite? Or
I think it would take maybe a little bit of time, like a couple minutes.
right? Like
but,
I need to hold on. I need to more in Austin Powers and his mojo.
Yeah,
Right.
he needs.
But I think-
well, once he starts quoting at him, and he's, you know,
But I think in Austin Powers' like last dying moments, you'd realize the importance of Black Dynamite and their truce, which was just a act of pure brotherly love.
Right.
And maybe, just maybe, Austin Powers hands his mojo to Black Dynamite.
oh my god.
And you know what?
And
Black
he
Dynamite
explodes?
does? No,
No.
he's not going to inject himself. He's going to take that mojo to the orphanage.
The orphans.
Not me. Sorry. No, what he's going to do is they're going to set up sort of a foundation.
The
An
Mojo Foundation.
Austin Powers donation or foundation, and they're gonna give out his mojo to men who are
To those
really
in need.
to those in need.
to men in need.
That's sleazy as shit.
Oh,
Sorry, should I not have gone this way? I thought I was doing good.
Well, then nobody will need
I
penis
was gonna
pumps
say
anymore.
Black Dynamite takes it for himself to just become the penultimate
He sort of transcends.
respectful man.
Oh, I think he transcends life at that point. He doesn't. He explodes, but in a spiritual way, where he takes over as the new god of love.
Yeah,
Whoa!
that's it. It's
Who
a
was the
beautiful,
ex-
beautiful
the-
day.
Who did he replace? Who's the existing
Why are
god
you
of
doing
love?
this to me?
Oh, okay, I don't know.
Is it Aphrodite?
That's
Yeah,
probably
because
one.
that's
I
the
was
root
just-
of aphrodisiac. So yeah.
Aphrodite is the.
I was just giving you a chance to like throw in a cool pop culture reference or something.
Oh no, I thought you were just being a dick and trying to put me on the spot.
T-ball
who
it
is
up
that?
for you.
Who's got a love?
Yeah, Nick. Yeah,
No,
back
no,
up your
no.
reference.
Tell me. You know. You're smart.
So yeah, that's it, guys. Black Dynamite takes the day, transcends to a new plane, and Austin Powers dead in the street. But also the Mojo Foundation.
Well, I mean, they have like a parade and like
Yeah, that
very,
starts
very
Austin Powers
celebrated.
Day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is
What,
obviously
and
my
what
favorite
song plays?
holiday.
Is it
Yeah,
during the parade? Yeah.
yeah, sort of a meta song there.
Sorry, a lot of
but yeah.
questions from me.
All right, guys. This has been another episode of Very Real Tournament. I want to thank you all. Those of you who are still listening to this particular episode, thank you. Once again, I want to thank those people that helped us out, gave us some ideas for the fight. Dane, Mike, Austin, Corey, Jesse, I guess. Yeah, thanks for participating. We hope to do that some more later on. I also want to take an opportunity to thank my wife.
My wife.
See, I can do Borat and Austin Powers now.
Wow.
I've also transcended. I want to thank my very pregnant wife for supporting this stupid podcast that we do by letting. She's very pregnant, and she lets me, not lets me, but like, I should probably be at home taking more care of her. I try to do the best I can, but she still supports me doing this dumb podcast with you fucks. So I just wanted to thank her on this public platform. Also, you can find us on our website, vrtcast.com. Email us, vrtcast@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, rate, review on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. We'd very much appreciate it. It would be very nice.
Impressionist of the year right here.
Yeah.
Guys.
My name is Borat. I'm doing so good. Anyone, throw someone else at me right now.
Christopher Walken.
I like it.
Okay.
My wife.
Oh no, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh, okay. My name's Black Dynamite.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Spot on.
All right. And I also want to thank Daniel Day Dynamite for just existing.
Yeah. Thanks for being me.
You guys ready to get out of here?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Cool. Let's do it. I have been Nick.
I've been Joey.
I've been Zach.
I'm Butler.
And guys,
Whenever there's injustice, wrongs to be righted, innocence to be defended, Black Dynamite will be there, delivering ass whoopings, and I will not hesitate to lay the hammer down on any clown that comes around, because if they want to fight, they best come see me, because I'm Black Dynamite.
and also it's been very real.